All right, greetings from the Lochsa Historic Ranger Station. Starting out day 26 here. This is where my alternate rejoins the main Idaho Centennial Trail. I am doing an alternate to my alternate today. My tent and pack are set up down at Three Rivers Resort, and I'm going to road walk for the next 24 miles and camp there for the night, and then hike into the Selway and bypass a big climb, save myself some time because this was so far away and I want to make sure I make it home time to work, and because the Three Rivers Resort looked like a really nice place. It's you know, a luxury for me. Staying at an actual campground, I got a shower, there's a hot tub, so should be excellent. Brought my road walking shoes because I will be walking some road, and then we'll be on trail tomorrow. So this is going to be great. I'm really excited to finish off the alternate, hiking back to French Creek where the car was left last time, and should be you know, decent weather. It's supposed to be getting hotter as the week goes on, but as always, glad to be back on trail. All right, this is Split Creek, it's the Lochsa River, and this is the cool bridge that the trail takes over it. Pretty sweet, huh? This is where my plans are going to diverge from the Idaho Centennial Trail, and I am going to continue walking along the road to the Three Rivers Resort instead of climbing up to 7,000 feet on the far side of the bridge there. But this bridge was too cool. I had to at least come and check it out. So it's a lovely afternoon so far. The trail from that side up to the Lochsa Historical Ranger Station is closed for some reason. I don't know why. The website was not super intuitive and I could not figure it out, but it looks like a great trail, and someday I may take it, but not today. All right, as we learned last week, I can't wait too long to do these daily recaps because, at least with the settings I'm on, the GoPro is not a low light camera. So, I think I said earlier day 26, actually day 27. I'm still 2.5 miles away from the resort, but I'm guessing it's going to be quite dark before I get there, so I figured I'd wrap it up before I do. I started hiking at 2. I figure I'll pull in about 9:30 and it'll be just over 25 miles, so that's pretty good. Obviously road walking along a beautiful river, so all slightly downhill. Still it's rough on the old legs and feet, so I'm hoping the hot tub is still open when I get there. I'll show you around the resort tomorrow morning. I hope to sleep in, take advantage of the facilities once again before I go hike tomorrow, and then get back at it. Felt good. Yeah, guess that's about it. Day 1 success. Morning, day 28. Couple little deer in our little camping spot. There's the pool and a couple of hot tubs, one inside, one outside. There's the tent camping area where I slept Just put down my tent. Today's the first time I've taken out the X-Mid Dan Durston 2P tent, and it was awesome. So luxurious to have all that space. So sets up really fast. The only thing I'm worried about is it takes such a big spot, so over the next couple of days maybe it'll just make me choose my campsites more carefully, but we'll see. The deer very much enjoying the grass here this morning. I think I got another pretty big road walk this morning going along the Selway. Should be a chill day. It's starting to get light, very nice. And legs are feeling surprisingly good after that 25 miles in 7.5 hours yesterday. The hot tub really helps, so if we could arrange to have a hot tub at every camp, that would be great. That is a big family of turkeys. Look at all of them. Wow. Holy cow. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I am now walking along the Selway River, so along the Lochsa yesterday, along the Selway today. I think the third river in 3 rivers there must have been the Clearwater, so.
Where do you go to Elk City? You cross the bridge, the first bridge there?
Jackpot. Look at these blackberries. I've been eating plums all morning, but this is a very nice blackberry stash. These aren't all dried out like those ones along the salmon. All right, just walking along Selway Road, along the Selway River. Absolutely beautiful. Just big handfuls of blackberries, the occasional plum. It's just gorgeous. They are doing a little bit of construction up the road. So the occasional truck passes, but they did wet it down so there's no dust. Just met a couple of really nice guys, both named David. Hi David and David, it was really nice to meet you, and thank you for the cold drink. You made my day. Just, again, having a blast. This is great walking. Fantastic. What a pretty river. I've seen so many deer through here. A lot of Canadian geese, that big old flock of turkeys, so the wildlife enjoy this as well. This cool spot is Selway Falls. I think I'll walk right out along that log. I bet I could get a really cool shot from out there. Wink. Up there is the bridge I will go across and start heading south. I think I'm almost done road walking for the day, so that will be nice. But it's been really pleasant so far. The Selway is a gorgeous river to stroll along. This is the Selway Falls Guard Station. Here we are. And it looks like we're just going to be heading due south out of here along Meadow Creek. Kind of a cute little station. Another nifty bridge over the Selway River. That's upriver. 1934. And that's downriver towards Selway Falls. Up here a mile is the Selway Falls Campground. Another bit beyond that is Slim's Campground. I was thinking of staying there tonight, but it's still quite early. That'll be about 20 miles, so I guess we'll get there, check it out, and see how I feel. All right, this is Slim's camp, and I don't know, everybody must be out on trail or down at the river or something, but there are a few cars here. So I think that's all the incentive I need to move on a little bit. So I've got my trail shoes back on, gonna put the road shoes away, and up that trail we go along Meadow Creek. So I don't think I'll do too much more tonight. That was a big afternoon yesterday, and today's been a pretty big day. But still got some good hours of light left, and finally back on trail instead of road, and looking forward to getting some hiking in. So I will just mosey along the Meadow Creek here, find a nice big spot for my tent, and get a couple miles and then lay down. So it's been a good day so far, and I'm sure it'll be a great evening to come. All right, welcome to camp. It's 20 after 7. Made 23 miles today and found a flat-ish spot in the sand here along beautiful Meadow Creek. And with the tent, I require a pretty big place to set up, and I think it's actually gonna work all right. So yeah, stoked with the little spot I've got here. I was a little worried coming out of Slim's campsite there, because there was not a whole lot of room between the trail and the river, and nothing good. So I decided about 7 I would start looking for the best spot I could get and throw down. So I'm sure when I wake up in the morning and I walk a quarter mile up there, there's going to be a beautiful spot, but this'll do. Really impressed with the tent. Again, it feels like a palace because it's so huge in there. And hopefully this sand's nice and comfy tonight. Been a great day. Looks like I'm making really good progress towards French Creek. So tomorrow I hit the Meadow Creek Lookout, or Meadow Creek Guard Station. Then I go up to Lookout Butte, another 2 miles beyond that on the Divide Trail, and then I hit French Gulch Road. So I'm sure I've got a little over, 30 some miles left, but I should be out very good time on Friday. So fingers crossed, knock on wood, don't jinx myself. The trail's been extremely well maintained from Slim, so hoping I find more of that in the morning. But for now, I'm just gonna relax, rest. My legs are pretty beat after yesterday and today. The road walking is not easy on them, but this is a great day. Beautiful along the Selway River, and now along Meadow Creek. Every bit is beautiful, so we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Day 28, I think? 29? 29. Slept great last night. By the creek was very wet this morning. A lot of condensation, but I think I made the right choice because I didn't see another spot that was flat-ish until I hit that first creek crossing. And there was already a big canvas tent there that looked kind of like set up for the summer. So, sorry, I'm fogging up. I don't know if there was anybody in there. But really, I chose the last good spot before I climbed out of there, and here I am on the trail now. Look at this. Time to fill up my water and maybe take a little morning shower. That's kind of sweet. So yeah, just going up over this kind of hump. Then I'll drop back down into Meadow Creek. At some point I'll hit the guard station, then I'll head for the west and up a hill to, I think it's called Lookout Mountain. So, no climbing the first 2 days, but it looks like all climbing today. So, should be a good day. Going to grab some water out of that pretty little source. Have a little rinse off, and get after it. All right, still up here on the ridge. Down there is Meadow Creek. Still got to go around there, and then maybe up on the far side of that ridge I start going up. The trail maintenance hasn't been as comprehensive for the last couple of miles, but somebody has done a lot of kind of hand saw maintenance, and while clearing these big boys out with the chainsaw would be awesome, I still really appreciate that because it makes it all so much easier to get through. So thank you to whoever's done that. Again, trail maintenance is trail magic, and I am really grateful to the people that get out here and maintain. So it's my stomach started to churn as I remember going down into Johns Creek last week, and how an indication of reduced trail maintenance led to a complete absence of trail where the landslides were. So obviously my worst case scenario brain goes to, oh crap, their maintenance has gotten lesser, and I'm gonna hit some real problematic areas up here. But the optimist in me says this is entirely doable, and I haven't hit anything that's been completely unmaintained so far, and it's been fine. So trying to keep a positive attitude, and yeah, I can see the trail right up there along that ridge. So it's great trail. I know where it's at. It's partially maintained, and that's good enough for me. All right, we are back down on Meadow Creek after climbing over that ridge. Trail down here along the creek has just been gorgeous. Just big, nice trees, shady. Creek is just beautiful, and definitely some maintenance done. So just a dream of a trail right now, and I'm hoping that lasts. Got a few more miles to the Meadow Creek guard station, and if it's like this, it's just magical. Just absolutely gorgeous trail. Butterflies, dragonflies, saw a couple of hummingbirds. Just lovely. So, fingers crossed. All right, nice little bridge over Meadow Creek. So, makes me feel good about the maintenance status of this trail. It's a fairly major bridge. Happy about that. All right, this is the Meadow Creek guard station. Several buildings. None are currently occupied, but be a good spot for a camp if you were so inclined. Nice fire pit. That shed's clear full of wood. And you could corral your horses. They must be used periodically because they're in quite good repair. And there's a pretty recent bottle of water right there. So yeah, gonna rest here for a bit, and then it's across Meadow Creek and back up the mountain. So, should be a good afternoon. This is the Butte Creek Trail, and whoever did this awesome trail maintenance, thank you so much. It's like I said, just makes me emotional thinking how grateful I am for those guys, because whew. Yeah, last week there were times when I would have quit, and then to see this, just can't believe it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Greetings from the top of the lookout tower on Anderson Butte. Not a lot to see with the smoke, but I had to climb up anyway because it's here. Slightly terrifying. There's my pack, because I thought I was going to go down that way, but it turns out I go down that way, so I'm going to have to go get it. Before I forget, the trail from Meadow Creek Guard Station to here, A+. Super well maintained, like consistently graded. I was dreading it because it was like 3,600 feet in the heat of the day, but the trail was absolutely gorgeous. I carried more water than I had to because 4 miles in there was flow, and right before the top, a beautiful little creek. So if you're coming out of there, you don't need to pack a lot of water because there'll be some when you get to the top. And yeah, I guess the view's a little better than we might have had yesterday because there's a little north breeze, so the fire's down towards the south there. But yeah, just fantastic trail, feeling really good. Got to see this cool lookout, and just enjoying myself. All right, day 29 recap while there's still enough light. I am on French Gulch Road. My car is parked at French Gulch Campground. Unless I find the perfect place to camp, I think I'm going to throw on my headlamp and just keep cruising down the hill to see if I can make it all the way tonight so I can get home nice and early tomorrow. Great day. The trail was fantastic. Again, so grateful for the maintenance. I'm at 23 miles now, so we'll see what it is when I finally knock off, but I'm feeling pretty good. Put my road walking shoes back on because I'm going to be road walking, and going to throw the camera away, put my headlamp on, and get some more. So we'll see where I end up. All right, day 30 update. I only went a mile and then found this spot and thought, it's not worth it. I don't want to sleep in the car. So threw down the tent. It's really fast set up. Again, it's palatial inside. And I kind of figured out where the footprint is, so I didn't need it quite as big a space to set it up. So worked out all right, slept okay, had some really weird dreams, and I got less than 10 miles to go to the car. So just gonna hoof it out and get myself some breakfast. So we will see how it goes. Greetings from the office rather than the trail. I was putting together this video and noticed that the final day, day 30, I must have deleted it. I don't have it anymore. So, quick recap of day 30, 14.4 miles from campsite to French Gulch Campground where the car was parked. It was a little smoky, so I only shot one anyway, but it was a good day. I was very glad I didn't do that 14.4 miles the evening before because it was a little longer than I expected, but it was all downhill. Got to the car shortly before noon and then made my way home. All in all, it was a fantastic section. Obviously, the trails were much better this week. My attitude was also much better this week. And going forward, I'm going to try to maintain a better attitude about the trail and just realize that the blowdowns and the bushwhacking and the lack of trail are all part of the Idaho Centennial Trail experience. So thought I'd show my Gaia GPS map so far. Started here at the Nevada border, and we've made our way all the way here where we will be rejoining the main Idaho Centennial Trail route, and we have about 2/3 of the state of Idaho left. So I'm really hoping we have a few more weeks of nice weather, a few more weeks of summer. I'm going to get back out there next week, and fingers crossed, I really hope to be able to complete the trail this year. So wish me luck, and we will see you next time.